Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video with CryptoNinjas. My name is Dale, and this video we're looking into Eclipse, bringing the Solana experience to Ethereum. The Eclipse TGE is happening very soon, and so this video we're looking into what Eclipse is, how everything is designed, what makes them unique, and lastly looking at the price prediction of the ES token at the TGE. Finally, sharing some of my thoughts about the Eclipse airdrop. Let's get it. But before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to CryptoNinjas and use all of our referral links for 20% off our trading fees for life. Thank you very much. First, what is Eclipse? Well, Eclipse is a brand new layer 2 blockchains on Ethereum. Well, kinda. Here's the twist. It doesn't use the Ethereum virtual machine. Unlike most rollups, it runs the Solana virtual machine or SVM, giving you super fast transaction speeds, low fees, and most importantly, parallel execution. And even though it uses Solana's technology, Eclipse still settles to Ethereum, so you don't lose the security guarantees that Ethereum is known for. In short, Solana performance, but Ethereum security. What is the design of Eclipse? It uses a modular architecture that's made up of three major parts. First is the execution layer. Using Solana virtual machine, it processes multiple transactions at the same time. Second, for data availability, it uses Celestia, a separate blockchain that's optimized for storing transaction data cheaply and at scale. And third, for settlement, Eclipse posts proofs and final state commitments to Ethereum. On top of that, Eclipse is developing something called the GSVM, the Giga Scale Virtual Machine, a next-generation version of the SVM that's built for massive horizontal scaling. We're talking millions of users, thousands of apps running smoothly all at once. And I like how the founder said,
if you have one SVM, you don't need all these other single-threaded VMs around it.
That's right, we don't need hundreds of rollups anymore. Eclipse everything. Why do we need Eclipse? Right now, Ethereum and honestly most of the Ethereum rollups are limited. Gas fees can spike even for rollups. And when one app gets busy, every other app suffers because they all share one global fee market. Eclipse solved this with three major upgrades. First, it uses the SVM to allow for parallel execution, meaning more transactions can be processed at the same time. Second, it uses Celestia to offload the data instead of upload it directly onto Ethereum, which slashes the cost of using the network. And third, it uses localized fee markets. Each DApp has its own lane. Fees are localized to the specific accounts or contracts that you touch, so if one DApp is congested, the rest of the ecosystem stays smooth and cheap. For example, if you look at Arbitrum and its previous airdrops, the whole chain got congested, even though it's supposed to scale Ethereum. But that will not happen with Eclipse. Whether you're swapping tokens, playing games, or minting NFTs, you get a better performance and a better experience. The only trade-off is that Eclipse uses Celestia for data availability instead of Ethereum. That is why we cannot call it a layer 2 per se. Celestia is decentralized and secure, sure, but it's relatively new compared to Ethereum. So Eclipse is making a small trust trade-off for better performance and lower cost. But for most consumer apps, that is a good decision. Because honestly speaking, me as a user, I don't really care about how things work in the backend. All that I need is how fast and how cheap your chain is. Let's talk about the Eclipse ecosystem. Even though we are super early, there are over 80 DApps already building. First is Bits, a ePow community token of Eclipse. You can mine it with your PC/laptop. It's tradable on-chain. Then there is Turbo Tap, a tap-to-play on-chain interaction minigame. It's fast, simple, fun, and it works great because of Eclipse low latency and parallel execution. Then we have Orca, one of Solana's biggest decentralized exchanges, is also deploying on Eclipse, bringing low-fee, high-speed trading. You've also got bridges, DeFi platforms for yield strategies, lending, borrowing, all the good stuff. And most importantly, NFTs like after-school club, validators, and more. One of the best things about Eclipse and SVM in general is the ability to bring in new DApps on Ethereum ecosystem that previously could not exist without parallel execution. But personally, I haven't seen such outstanding dApps on Eclipse just yet, or it's just because that I haven't been too deep into the trenches. So comment down below what dApps that you like the most and we'll check it out. And oh boy, the TGE is just around the corner, happening very soon. Let's talk about it. Next is the Eclipse airdrop. Already today, there are prep work being done by the foundation, sending ES token on-chain to over 150,000 wallets. Some people speculate that these are token airdrop for the Turbo Tap games, but I'm not sure. There's even a checker website which says coming soon. Stay tuned for the official announcement. Do not fall for scams or fake online speculations. Until the checker is out, nobody knows for sure. Personally, I've been doing the Eclipse airdrop since the early days. I have one ASC NFT under 1 million taps on Turbo Tap. Well, because I can't just tap all day. To me, I'm too lazy, okay? And over 1,200 transactions on the mainnet. With this, I'm looking for around $600 to $800 for this airdrop. Finally, let's talk about the Eclipse token ES price prediction. First is the funding. In Series A 2024, Eclipse raised over $50 million from top crypto VCs including Polychain Capital, Hack VC, Celestial Labs, and more. They also previously raised about $15 million from 2022 seed and pre-seed rounds. Compared to SolLayer, which is also building SVM on Ethereum but differently, Layer token FTV at launch was $1 billion, then dropped to about $630 million, then reached the all-time high of $3 billion about 3 months after. SolLayer only raised 1/3 of the amount compared to ES, only about $22 million. So for Eclipse, I'm looking at $1 billion FTV at the TGE. That's the middle case. For bull case, 1.3 billion, and the bear case is $700 to $800 million in FTV. The current market situation is not that bullish for altcoins, so we're gonna see. And that is my quick video about Eclipse. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please subscribe and like the video for more contents like this. Also, comment down below what you think the price of Eclipse is gonna be. Remember to use all of our referral links for different exchanges for 20% off of the trading fees for life. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Daily out.